Hearing for the former North Charleston police officer charged with murder for shooting an unarmed man several times in the back. We'll bring you the latest details.
Also happening right now, a vigil for a Hilton Head teen gunned down at Coligny Plaza. Now organizers have a message for Congress about guns.
But first, a Beaufort County mom confronts a man who was sending her son disturbing text messages, and wait till you hear how she did it. That's where we begin tonight at 5. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Holmes.
And I'm Jennifer Andrews. Well, a cell phone mystery is sending a mom chasing a man down on a busy Hilton Head road.
Yeah, deputies in Beaufort County, they're looking into it as well as the mother's claims that someone was sending explicit messages to her son. WJCL's Tori Simkovic is here now and walks us through these complicated accusations.
Cases of strangers approaching children. Campus police at Savannah Chatham Schools now taking note. Well, the school system says that campus and Metro Police are now working together. They're increasing awareness and sharing information. Resources will be shifted. Also, more patrols are going to be added. Plus, parents now encouraged to walk with their kids to school if possible. And kids can also use the walking school bus that began earlier this year.
I tell you what, the first thing I noticed when I made my way outside today, it's not as humid as in days or weeks past.
That's true. It was kind of comfortable out there, Jeff.
Yeah, the high humidity we have.
And Metro Police looking for a gunman in connection with a shooting. It happened around noon yesterday in the 8500 block of Waters Avenue. They found Rashawn Bird at the hospital in critical condition with a gunshot wound. 8th Air Force Museum, WJCL's Ashley Lyotis and Nicole Baker there. You guys get out your paper. I've got about 35 to-go orders for you. All right, thanks, Ashley. Just stuff a little chicken leg in your purse for us. All right, again, that is happening at the mighty 8th Air Force Museum in Pooler. The tickets are $17 for adults. Children under 6, well, they eat for just $5, and under 4 get in free. WJCL, by the way, a proud sponsor.
All right, staying with that food theme and happening tonight.
ACP is hosting a Meet the Candidates Forum. It's at First Congressional Church on Habersham Sunday, September 27th at 4 p.m. And candidates for City Council are expected as well. That was the heart of a special visit today. Schumann and Port Wentworth Elementaries got a visit from the Undersecretary of the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Well, the USDA is part of the school lunch program, which makes sure kids get healthy meals. Well, the Undersecretary says school visits like these help measure if schools are meeting healthy eating standards.
We're anxious to visit schools like this.
Strong advocate of the healthy eating and early childhood nutrition standards. Here in Chatham County, by the way, nearly 64% of students bought a school lunch last year. That is below the state average of 69%. Just a reminder about a job fair at Fort Stewart. CivilianJobs.com hosting one. It is going to be Tuesday, September 15th. Now, it's from 10 to 2 at the Stewart Club. Now, the website helps members of the military find civilian jobs. By the way, we've also got more information on all of that on our website, WJCL.com.
All right, time now 5:09. Happening right now. All eyes are on Charleston and the bond hearing for Michael Slager.
Yeah, he is the former police officer charged in the shooting death of Michael Scott. More on the fallout after the break.
And the long-planned deepening of the Savannah Harbor has now begun. We'll soon have an update from engineers.
And we're tracking another
Shot and killed July 19th at Coligny Plaza. WJCL's Amanda Foster joins us live now with more on that. Amanda?
Right now, a bond hearing for Michael Slager.
That's right. He is the former North Charleston police officer charged with shooting a man several times in the back. Karen Travers has the latest. From a number of different groups warn there could be rallies and demonstrations if he's released.
Attorneys for the man accused of killing 9.
Confederate flag outside the South Carolina State House, and now decisions still being made about its permanent home. Well, a panel of 9 will now come up with a way to display that flag in the South Carolina Confederate Relic Room and Military Museum. A law that removed the flag also calls for a plan to display it at the museum.
It's coming up to start off next week.
I think I call it perfection. Close to it.
Glad
It's been
you
a
like
long
it.
time since you said those words, right? 60s and
Right.
cool front.
Cold front. It's like,
Cold.
wow.
Yeah,
Exactly.
what's
take it.
that? I think so.
Yes.
All right, well, the White House says President Barack Obama has told advisors that he wants to let 10,000 Syrian refugees into the country. Now, the U.S. has taken in about 1,500 Syrians since civil war broke out 4 years ago, and the U.S. has given about $4 billion to relief agencies. But the White House says admitting more Syrian refugees would boost the United States response.
First, WJCL News goes searching for answers after several reports of dead deer in our area.
Yeah, Carly McGuire talks with DNR reps and a councilman. She joins us in about 10 minutes with what she uncovered.
And I'm Dave Williams at Georgia Southern.
Police are now wearing another set of eyes.
The university becomes the first law enforcement agency in Bullitt County to use body cameras and in-car recording systems. Our Dave Williams has more from Statesboro.
Their new digs to the public. The department just recently renovated their new station 1 on West Grady Street across from Statesboro Police. Well, the bays for the fire trucks have been expanded, living quarters, administrative offices, all renovated to better serve the public who, by the way, are invited to an open house Saturday to check things out.
We try to promote.
Serve food and they will come, right?
Exactly.
Like the Field of Dreams. All right, more than 90,000 people have been forced to leave their homes. This after widespread flooding and landslides in Japan.
Yeah, we'll have a closer look at the...
Now at 5:30, more shootings along an Arizona freeway, leaving people feeling like sitting ducks. And now there's word that investigators may be zeroing in on that shooter.
Authorities in the Lowcountry need your help zeroing in on this woman. They say she held employees of a Tanger outlet store at gunpoint. Ahead, how you can help track her down.
And a local alderman says this is not open season on deer, especially with high-powered rifles. Tonight, why neighbors have more to worry about than just the gunfire. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jennifer Andrews.
And I'm Kevin Holmes. That's
Right above us, we do have some heavy rain that's pushing off to the northeast.
All right. Thank you, Jeff.
Yep.
Well, more than 1,000 people, including us, we had lunch at the Savannah Civic Center this afternoon.
Delicious. And it was all for the United Way campaign kickoff. The goal for this year? $9 million. Well, that money will help about 100 programs run by nonprofits all across Southeast Georgia. The campaign drive, it runs until November, and you can donate by giving them a call at 912-651-7714. And be sure to check out our photo gallery from today's event at WJCL.com. That was cute how they had the kids with all the signs out there today and singing. They were good.
Exactly. Always a good time. Whether you're going off to college or just moving into your first apartment, it pays to spend a little for a lot of peace of mind.
Exactly. So tonight we're going to ask Asa about that. Consumer reporter Asa Aaron Smith has some advice on preventing a common financial mistake.